What's up, guys? We are playing Spyro today. This is one of my favorite games growing up. Was the original, but the remastered they did such a good job with, so I am going to do my best to play through this. I really don't know how long it will take on like 15-minute or so videos for me to beat the whole game. And I did play the other two growing up, but the third one was where I started. So I always try to play the third one. Golly, this camera's going crazy. I always try to play the third one, like, maybe not once a year, but I get the itch to start playing about every year or so. Typically it's around Christmas time. Something you may have already noticed about me.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera button. You can also look all around.
I forgot L2 did that. Anyways, getting interrupted again.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Alright, she's gone. The games that I play now or are very fond of from growing up have very good music. Like, I liked the Sonic games, the Mario games, but the music in the Spyro game was always like, it's so good. And these are the remastered tracks. They actually have a setting on here where you can change it back to the original. But they did a good job with these tracks too.
Oh my! Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
So a couple things that I really like about the game. They, throughout the 3-game series, at least the original trilogy, they picked up a couple key people in the last two that they didn't have for the first one. The first was Stuart Copeland, who did the music. I really don't know, he might have done the music in the first game. Anyways, they got him back for the remastered game, and he remastered the music. The other one was Tom Kenny, who you may or may not have recognized his voice already.
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
So Tom Kenny did, maybe not all the voices, but a lot of the voices in the third game. But I'm pretty sure they didn't have him in the first game. And we don't talk about the one with Elijah Wood. Doesn't exist. Also, I apologize for being a completionist. I can't help it. And if I ever picked up some sort of mental disorder from a video game, which I'm sure I have, it is probably OCD from this game. This game was made in an era where kind of the end of the end of the arcade style games, where the game creators were making games so difficult just to take people's quarters, and so kids would keep coming back to try to beat the game the next time. It was definitely a beatable game for its time, but it was much longer than but basically you needed to beat the whole game, the first part, to finish the rest of the game. When you do everything on the game, it's actually like, I want to say like 113%, something like that. The other thing is that I really appreciate about this game that most people probably don't know about: the difficulty. Again, in the 90s and early 2000s, there's games that you'll be playing and you'll just get to the next level and it's just a ridiculous difficulty spike. Well, this game also has that. It does get harder as you play through the game, but when the game recognizes that you're having difficulty with a level, you know, if you die like 3 or 4 times on the same part, it'll actually lower the difficulty, making this game you know, it's a beatable game for anybody. Like, they wanted you to play and finish the game. They weren't trying to just take your money.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you, like this, it means your progress has been saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got zapped.
Big old chicken. I never really understood the chicken thing. But I've probably said it already. They did such a good job with this game. The remaster and the original.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down.
I don't remember what I said about Stuart Copeland, who did the music, but he was the drummer from The Police, the band.
I ordered you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs. I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Now I understand that they named him Sanders after Colonel Sanders. Alright. Now, I know I haven't gotten all the gems and everything. I'll come back for all of it, but I have to get to this part of the game. It's such a good part of the game.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for
Oh
a
my
test of your
gosh.
boarding skills?
I apologize for headphone users. Yeah, we're
I
gonna
bet you can't
skateboard.
catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
I whacked my desk, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. This part was so hard as a kid. I loved it because it was skateboarding, but it was so hard as a kid. The next part after this is really just the same exact thing, except timed. Oops. I couldn't see where I was. And then it's the tricks. You gotta like beat hunters, score, or whatever. So I'll probably only play this part. I might even cut out altogether the second part where it's timed. Alright, I'm already halfway done. Also, I thought these were like squirrels or something as a kid, but they're definitely lizards. I think he already said they're lizards. They're like somewhere between a lizard and a squirrel. Oh man. Did I get this one? I did. Cool. Where'd he go? I saw him. Did I get him? Oh no. Alright. Alright, I don't see him now. I think all the ones that are left are up here. Yep, there they are. Oh no. Yeah,
Hey, that was great!
that was
While you were
great.
boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Alright, Emily will be the last egg that we get on this episode. Shout out if your name is Emily. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably start off with some skateboarding. Bye.